What up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. I appreciate y'all being here. Today, I'm installing the Custom Dynamics low-profile bag lights on the Indian Challenger. This is what it is. I got the smoked version. Like I said, I think it will be really nice. I think there's already a bunch of installs on how to do this, but I'm going to still do one just so there's another one. Hopefully this isn't too difficult. I got some more videos that I got to film as well. I'd literally like to get this bike going. Like I said, it's going to be another week of nasty here in May in Ohio, so might as well get the bike good to go. So when it is nice, we're ready to roll. Alright guys, so I didn't put everything back on from when I did the backrest install. This is pretty easy stuff. You're going to take the side panels off again on both sides. And you also have to take the bags off, which I've already shown you guys how to do that. Like I said, I'm still thinking real serious about doing the quick disconnect on these bags. But as you can see, I already got this side off. The other thing you're going to have to do, you're going to have to get underneath the seat. In order to do that, you got to take the two bolts on each side out. It is a 6mm Allen, I believe. Okay, put that over there, and then this should pop up. You got to kind of slide back a little bit, and then pop up, and bam, off comes the seat. Not too bad. Oh, okay, I see what it is. Okay, so this bolt here acts kind of like a stay for the seat. So you got to slide it under that bolt, and then that's what goes on there. Cool. Alrighty. You got to get to this point here, guys, because this is the point that this is where you get to your connectors for the wiring for the bag lights. So we'll just put this off to the side for now. Alright guys, so I've opened it up. You got your main packaging here. Comes with a set of instructions. Comes with these zip ties and sticky zip tied holders. These go along the side of the bags to hold the wire so they're not just hanging. We got our pigtail. This is what's really cool, is that this is a plug and play situation here, but this will basically plug into the main wiring harness for your lights, and then these little connectors are going to connect to the lights. And then here's the actual lights. I got the smoked. I think the smoked will look better when I paint the bike, so I ended up doing with the smoked. But these are really, really bright. That was one of my main reasons for getting them. And like I said, you get two of those. And yeah, that's basically what comes in the package. Guys, real quick, when you're removing the saddlebags here, like I said, you have the bolts, you take those out, you unplug the wiring harness here, and on the right side, the harness feeds right through here, and there's a little clip right there, so you got to kind of pull it up out of that clip. Something I'm going to do to put this back in, because I'm going to put the rear crash bars on anyway, is remove this black plastic piece. You don't have to remove it, but I'm going to, just because, like I said, I'm going to put rear crash bars on it, so... Okay, so something I want to do real quick before I get any further into this. I want to hook up these lights and just make sure they're working. Okay, it'd really suck to get this all together and for some reason the lights don't work. I doubt it. Custom Dynamics is pretty good with their stuff, but I just want to make sure. So, one second. Okay, so I just tested them. They do work. Both the running light, the brake light, the hazards, and the individual left and right turn signals. So, good there. I didn't put it on camera because I'm going to go over all that. We'll see the final product when I'm done. I'll show you the wiring when I'm done. Well, I'm going to show you how to hook up the wiring and everything. I literally just have these laying on my bag right now, making sure they work. So, Next up, putting the lights on the bags. Alright guys, I got them on the workbench here. You want to clean this surface that you're going to be mounting the lights to. It's used with 3M automotive tape, which is really strong, but you want to make sure this is completely clean so it adheres really nicely. Okay, now you want to make sure there's a lip end here and there's a long flat end. You want the long flat end with the lip on the end here to go like this on the light. Okay, and we're going to try to get that positioned correctly. Alright guys, so now I've got it pressed on there. This is the alignment. So it's a little weird because it goes at an angle because of the slope of the bag here. But basically this end kind of sits like that. And you want to make sure you've got the ever so slightest amount of gaps. So when you press down on this, it's not pressing down on the actual light. You're good. But it looks from a distance pretty flush. Okay. Okay, next you got to run the wiring. So here's the wiring coming out to the side, and you want to run this kind of like that. You want to have enough tension on it to where it's tight, but not so much tension that it's going to start pulling on this. You want it to be just a little bit of free play there. Okay, and that's what these zip ties and these cable lock or these zip tie holders are for. You're going to place 3 on each side, so imagine probably something there, there, and there, and then that way it holds the wire in place. It's not hanging. You also want to clean this surface really good because once again it's going to have adhesive on it and you don't want it to come loose. Okay guys, it's going to basically look like that, and like I said, you're going to kind of pull this end here just a little bit. You don't want a lot of tension on this right here. Okay, you're going to pull it good to where you got good, you know, it's going to be secured. And then you're just going to zip tie every one of these up tight. And then you'll have your end hanging down here by where your bag light is. Should be pretty close to the same length. Okay, and then just cut the ends off. Alright guys, so basically you want to do the same thing for the other side, for the other bag. Okay, it's the exact same process. It's just, I did it off camera, apologize, but it's the same thing. You just, you put the, you get the light on the back. Those look pretty even to me. I'm pretty happy with how those look. And then once again, zip tie it. Now these aren't fully tightened down yet. I still got to go over the wiring. One thing I want to point out real quick that I think is kind of cool, the fact that Custom Dynamics, this is the one harness that will lead from the bag into the main pigtail up there. But the fact that they make this disconnectable, so if you want to remove the bags, you could just disconnect this. You don't have to reroute the wiring at all. And now I'm going to have to feed this wiring through here in order to get it up into there to all the pigtails. Alright guys, so you can do this how you want it. I don't think there's a right or a wrong answer here per se. But what I did was, I took the wire and I basically fed it through here, ran it up, and I want to make sure it's not going to be on that shock. So I kind of tucked it in here on the other harness here. Right there, fed it through here, so because this is the harness you're going to basically be hooking up to. So I hooked that one there. On the driver's side, I did something similar. So I'm going to kind of tuck this here, right there where that clip is there, and this this harness here from the bag will kind of hold that in place. And then I fed it here and ran it up through here. And then once again, I can have that kind of, I'm going to probably zip tie that right there, and that'll hug into this harness too. Next thing we got to do here is basically you're going to unplug the harness. Pretty simple. Unplug that. And then you're going to have, this is the main harness for the wiring on the back. Okay. And this is the harness that is included with the kit. Okay. So you have your your female and your male, and basically you're just going to hook this into the factory harness. See if I can get the phone put somewhere here. Alright, not the greatest view, but it's pretty simple here, guys. So basically what you're going to do, you take the pigtail that was included in the kit. Like I said, plug their female end into the male end here. Okay, like that. Take the other end, plug it into the other side of the factory harness. Okay, and then you've got your two pigtails for the individual lights. You go off the coloring of the wiring. So here is like a brown. So you're going to take brown and match it to brown. That's purple. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I guess that's... Okay, well the one on this is purple. This one's kind of a pinkish color, but it's the same. It's almost the same as the brownish color. So you plug that in there. Pretty simple. Click it. And then you're going to plug this side in. Purple to purple. Click it. And then you just got to tuck this all away. Alright guys, I kind of got these wires tucked in here now. Zip tied a few little things to make sure it was out of my way. Didn't gonna pinch on anything, so I reconnected the bag lights. Here's the new harness, and then on this side here, the right side, once again, this just kind of tucks up in there. I have the wire on the new light wire underneath there to kind of hold it in place. Reconnected this connector. Here's the new bag light connector, and like I said, I just kind of tucked up everything under there. So hopefully, like I said, when you do this, you should make sure you're not going to pinch any wires or anything under the seat. So let's go ahead and turn on and see if she works. Okay, she's awake. Those lights are on. And oh yeah, that is super cool. Super cool. Alright. I'm going to put a weight on the brake lights so you guys can see the brake lights here. Oh. Okay, brake lights are on. Very bright, very nice. Now, of course, we got turn signals. So, here's the left. Awesome. Guys, and if you can't, it's hard to show it on camera, but these lights are insanely bright. I'm loving this. Like I said, you know me, I'm all about more visibility. Okay. Left. Okay, so left turn signal is working correctly. And last but not least, the hazards. Okay, and as you can see, they are working perfectly. Pretty easy, guys. And that's really all there is to it, to the install, y'all. Like I said, you got to put your make sure you tighten your bags back up by Indian's recommended torque specs. Put your seat back on, get that tightened down, and then obviously make sure you put the side covers back on, and you're done. I'd say all in all, between all the little breaks I had to take and everything, I probably would have taken me, I probably have an hour in it installing it. But guys, I think it's going to be a huge, it's just going to be really nice improvement. I'm all about more safety and visibility, especially in the rear of a motorcycle. It matches the bike. It looks like it could be factory. Indian even offers they don't offer smoked lenses, but they have a red lens version of this, except it doesn't do turn signals and it doesn't do brake lights. It's just running lights, which I'm like, well, that's kind of stupid. I don't like that. I want more of everything so people can see me. I have a funny feeling it has something to do with emissions, or not emissions. I mean, everything else does, right? It has to do with something with safety, DOT stuff. They probably can't put turn signals and or brake lights on anything that could be considered removable. It has to be something fixed, most likely. So like I said, the Indian ones are pretty much the same price, so I'm going with the Custom Dynamics. I think they're nicer, they're more low pro, and yeah, I'm really happy with them. Like I said, I'm very excited about it. So that's all I got for you guys today. I'm also going to be installing a heel shifter on here soon. I've also got rear crash bars that I need to install. I've got that AutoCast box thing for Android Auto as well. So like I said, I'm continuing to move forward, trying to get everything on this bike that I can, so hopefully those videos will be out sooner than later. So if you have any questions, please leave me a comment. I enjoy all the questions. I try to get back to everybody I can. I appreciate all the support that I get from everybody. The channel's growing and I'm super excited about that. So like I said, I bring videos whenever I think of them. But if you haven't already, please subscribe. Please like, share, and comment, and I'll see you next video.